now we power. True video go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True media radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey Friday, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For salon, we go stand tall. Radio, true PJ.
One voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night. Because we believe in hard work and faith to Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
True began, no they neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for salon,
Ida Jenta, Truth Radio, Radio Gonga Kan, Katemedere etati tokbere jenai FM, ko Gonga Kan lutata.
Antu so alense kan konkobi angi atela an Truth Radio kan 103.9 FM. Tatsenye tamlopso.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe ba, lamba do ba, lamba de la de da, di la lo ba, la do ba ba, di la da. We had a little riot in this town. The headline it got, you'll swear the whole island was burning down.
Good morning, Freetown. Good morning, Senior. It's a hearty welcome to another edition of Stop Press, right here on Truth Radio 103.9 FM and across with various social media platforms. Get me on Facebook, you also get me on YouTube, and join the conversation right here on Stop Press. My name is Christian Conte. We usually bring you Stop Press, and today we'll discuss lots of issues, a range of issues we happen across the week, and get reactions from people on those issues. And as usual, get me guests at the studio. When I seasoned journalists, we go get the conversation going, sharing thoughts, views, opinions, and we just get a very civil conversation and share our thoughts about various issues that we're in the media limelight. That's how we do here on Stop Press on 103.9 FM, on Truth Radio, and across with various social media platforms. Stay with me for the next 1 hour here on Stop Press.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true.
So welcome back to Stop Press on 103.9 FM. Thank God it's Friday. I'm always very excited when it's Friday. It's the end of the week. We turn the volume down Friday and just get a restful weekend. Although so work there, we work. We can all get work. And we're always here to bring you the stories, bring you the updates. In July, we not get weekend though. As soon as news breaks, we have to be there and bring and come to now. Why it's all the rest, and that's what we enjoy doing. That's the beauty of the work we do. As usual, I want to welcome Kevin Lamin Lamdo at the studios, for share the studios with me and just take a deep dive analysis into the issues across the week. Mr. Lamdo, welcome to Stop Press, as usual.
Thank you very much.
I like the various colors there. You look very colorful. It's green. Some, I don't know if I read it down there, some tint of is it maroon.
Yes, this is wine, this is green, this is yellow, and this is blue.
Well, usually the same man will not say color.
The bottom line are the moon, I put the black as the majority of the colors because at the moon mason.
Definitely, yeah. Our sympathy once more again for that, incident. But God they give, and God they take, and definitely. Yeah, but even at that, you're here. We get people that we like salon. They are for discuss salon issues. Then just talk about your thoughts about the news across the media and all that. So we start the conversation today with the age-old discussion we can get around the issue of narcotics and the country, drugs and the country, and the progress we don't make to some extent. And one very big progress we people that think we don't make is about the security forces setting a very good example. The police put out a statement. Look for the statement. Police put out a statement, and then call out one of theirs, and they take very decisive action on the person in question, skip him off the position, pull out from the force, just to send a message that we don't tolerate this, because he was caught in possession of, some drugs there. And the man excuse now, very interesting. The man say, go keep our house as exhibit, or evidence. So it was not secure past police station now. That's a very interesting conversation. What do you think about the force? Set an example. I don't know what we ask them for. Set an example so people understand we are serious about this fight.
Yeah. Thanks very much for giving me the opportunity once more. And I go start from where I ended the last time we talked now.
Yeah.
I've been paint a picture about the police, that they are working under very difficult circumstances. Yeah. And in fact, they are generally serving the country, but they are going to the specifics of narcotic drug arrest now, where they're less prepared for in terms of training and the legal framework. Okay. Because the National Drug Law Enforcement Act, Naimi don't care, all land they go to that area, but the police still, under these difficult circumstances, they do them. And while they do this marvelous job, in conjunction with the military and the ONS and other operatives, the way they all come together, we give them the kudos. But I'm telling you, to call off one of your own, you understand, way they misbehave, now the strongest and best thing for do in that kind of situation there. We know about many other establishments then go sweep under the carpet because they get the power for do so. Yeah. But the police, based on how they don't transform themselves, they follow them progress. The kinds of trainings they don't get, the exposure, you understand, and the partnerships then. And now then they relinquish force to a service, you understand. Those are the things you do that tells you that you are a civil organization. Pick you own them where they do bad, deal with them, they say kill dog na dog yai, let dog know say die day. So, and not just that one number 91, we imagine if for set the pace, it fail for set time. You are the regional crime officer. It means you should be above bar. In terms of
not all of the small fires, just everybody.
Not only but you are big fish. They may aim for raise you up now.
Yeah.
Then you don't fall so low. I mean say this. Say drug business na a cartel. Yeah. For Sidona, I'm chair no more for just criticize a set of people You understand it? Now one thing, but the reality of it, the cartel is fighting. They get money, they get violence, because I don't want to specify what violence means, but they get violence. They get networks, you understand? And they get people. So even we self where they talk against them, so you understand? We just take the risk. But they might want to chase us, say we expose them to the point. But we have to do it for the sake of the country and for the sake of the kind job we will do. This job we do, a passionate job, we will just do them for better with country. That's why they call us the fourth estate. Before now, we not even they get money from government cover. We are just doing everything by ourselves. So with that in mind, they are fighting back. They are corrupting people. Forces, drugs cartels. Then get them militaries. Now some countries them. Then get them gun running syndicates. So that's why you look at them now bad people them. Because they are supporting terrorism as well. They are supporting human trafficking of persons. Any people away deep and drug trafficking, they traffic persons. Because people and they will generally get innocent looks by the way they appear or by their religious belief or by their demeanor. You understand? Now people away can pass the airports free of charge because of the way they. Because no airports
they can always use.
They use. So then they traffic in drugs and they traffic humans, then
like
they are
you say,
perpetrators of crime.
Yeah, definitely. Like you say, they get all within, them power for able to succeed. That's why we need to be united, come together as Sierra Leoneans for fair this faith. Because this why we competent, we picking them, we young man and woman then. Like you talk, they get money, definitely. The average dog man get money pass. Probably the people that say this thing get money in a salon, they get a lot of money. And talking about violence, the man they get gone, that they obvious. We not even hide that, the man the way they get very high level of protection. They have guns, they have other means of protecting themselves, and making
perpetrating violence
and making even there say they get some level of political protection. May I clarify that statement there. In the political class, not all man they do it clean, not all man they do why this country better. Majority may want, yes. Top level, the president, the vice president, they go there, they try for push because that they get the bad, they why the country go before and all that. You get few people there in the political class where they own business, not for the progress of this country. So they get them kind of people then they. Now make it they notice if they arrest person, they go to say, you know that Asabi, you know that I'm me. That kind of things there. Even sometimes they even use names of people the way we know so this person not go to this kind but they use their name there. So they have people protecting them. So it's very difficult for deal with that kind of people because you don't know that they be in there. So you therefore be scared and very difficult.
And there are some manipulative also in the process.
Yeah.
Because we want to bring this thing clearly. Low not fit to say Sierra Leone is just one small place where now they suffer drugs. So let me tell you about
the global mix of it.
The situation in Mexico.
Yeah. In fact, I say Sierra Leone are just like transit point for like things like cocaine. Okay, we talk about kush now, about like cocaine, hard drugs, narcotics, heroin. We not even get market one.
We not get market one, so it's just a transit point. Yeah. But let me tell you, in Mexico, the drug cartel, they even determine who becomes mayor or who becomes president of the country by perpetrating violence, you understand, among the electorates. You understand? For make sure they can get them. And they can even assassinate potential candidates where they think say they against the narcotic trade and drugs trade. You understand? They can even assassinate them. So this is the danger we are sitting on. So nobody know for sit down. And I want to give kudos to the main opposition, All People's Congress. Then take upon themselves. I see a video where they themselves say they don't join the fight.
Yeah, they need for.
Yes, and this is what we expect. Then someone will join the fight and then don't do them. Kudos to them.
This is not anything to do with what party
you will do or your political ideology.
Definitely.
Because it messes your neighborhood, it messes you.
Very good people then we don't get degrees, some man don't get masters, they're out languishing because they don't dip at drugs and they don't carry it away. Some man because of stress, some man because of get work for those, some man because of a lot of other things, some very trivial things, some very important things. Lives are wasting,
What I experienced recently, na Juwe Junction, we I mean, they move, they travel, they go upline. One boy, he can't hang na the motoka. They smell so. He hang na the motoka. It is stress one Egyptian guy where we all be load na the motoka for let the guy get money. You understand? So even if you say, okay, I'm immune, na lie, because then people and they once na a menace to society, they must counteract you. Is some they don't come middle of the street. You they drive, you meet and they don't. As you get for break, you call people, they pull out, or you try for maneuver a balancer. Because this is the situation we don't reach at now. Because they are dropping dead, you understand, on the streets. So now a whole fight. So once more, me want for continue for implore the authorities for letting give them particular people where they go out to, make them give them special protection and make them get a special incentive. Because, like we say, the cartel don't feel threatened. Because now they
have to fight back.
They are going to fight back. It's just in the way of fighting corruption. Corruption fights back. So now, then then cash stream, it don't low because the side where they go make line. I see a video where they make line for buy kush.
Wow.
Also, then see they been they happen. And now they happen now because they don't deplete the market. So sales returns don't less. So then go they think for fight back. And who are they stop them? Now then group of people and they are not the military, not the police, not the ONS, and even we not the media where they fight them. So there is a tendency for letting come, either for corrupt them, you understand it, or for violently attack them. So let government or the authorities concerned protect them set of people there, so you understand it, so that we will get a better result in this fight. And families, communities, community leaders, let all join inside this fight here. Let all join inside this fight.
Definitely, that's the call we make every single day. Let all join inside the fight because this is a collective fight. This is a fight for we as people of Salone. You know, we get very young picking then if they grow up in a society like this way,
they say the drugs are normal.
They say well, when we go to school now, I'm going to do drugs, you know, they're not go better themselves. I can always tell people and say, like, you know, better in your family, you know, better society. But if you better yourself from a better because you are not a burden to people. If you don't better yourself, you have to be a burden to yourself, you have to be a burden to society. So let's fight collectively, you know. I can tell me come young man there, you know, doing conversations with Sidon. I say, you want to feel like or whatever, take what you take full, because you're not a host. You sleep, you take a but you know, you go down the street, you go take things like kush, very hard thing, the way they damage you, they kill you. Then you know, they take on, we don't do take on. They cannot sit back and be menace to people. No. I said, man, like you walk out, see somebody stagger, they can't jam me. I say, boy, if you jam me, you don't go fight for me, you know. So when you take, go surf like you, so don't go even know self. So no, we are laughing about it. We make our it's a very serious thing. It's going into communities, and the most disheartening thing is going into schools. And we want to do something for stopper. Maybe kush business not go to primary school now. That's the height of it. We really know for Sidon and what things like that they happen. You know, so once we continue the conversation, it's good that the security forces they set example, which is nice. Although we will expect a lot more. The question most Sierra they ask, say we have accused the security forces over and over again. They say that they cover the people that they sell. We get officers they say they go kitchen now. They go sell now. You know, let's see a lot of big names, more big names. Now get 1, 2 example. What are you expecting? You think say we want say continuation of this? So not a first off thing this time. Say one big police officer. We want more names. We want other people for go down because this time they said example. If somebody at that level they, you know, they bring a can down for possessing drugs. You know, lower ranks, you said we know say this thing it's serious.
Yeah, the big names, I trust the investigative acumen of the Sierra Leone police. So look they go small, low no preempt. Because the criminals they always want to be a step forward. And naturally they are always a step forward. Because you will prepare for normalcy. You are different from somebody who is preparing to commit. because in good get the equipment, everything, but you did it on a normal trade.
So now when he strike, if they want catch which are for dupla, B and all that.
Exactly. So when he strike now, when you react now the time you go able for see all the road they have been done use. So trust me, they could investigate those that they are in custody now, and with time, God being our helper, then one day they go begin lead we to these big guns they will talk. Let me tell you, you mentioned something where I believe when we talk about that container, women come now Wataki, that container come with household goods and supermarket items. Don't the person embed the bags of kush inside? Don't the person in Okamu? So it tells you that it's a calculated ploy. You understand? So now, if Wataki not being vigilant, that thing, if them just looking for the face value, you understand, then they just open at once and get a glance. Now, household supermarket goods thing, now if you just don't see and you left them, and when you can out, they can offload them. So this is the extent to which them people are there. So if you not get good investigators, we get good collaborators, then we go able for put out them big guns there. We go run around, do not go able to get them. Because then big guns there, except you connect them evidentially, you understand? Just naming them, say this person handed it, then we don't go start. They don't go see that.
You bring me come to a very interesting conversation. We put out a news. We go to the Silent Police press conference. We put out a news, and this police officer, Dr. Martin Senesi, make a very interesting point. He make it clear. Say it's difficult to get names. He say even from the kush addicts there, where they don't hold the arrest. Say for them talk, say now this person I go buy into. Now this they sell. It's so difficult. They say it's like in a society. Man, they keep names there. This is how difficult the work of the Salon Police be.
Yeah, but okay, well, with
hindsight, they jokingly ask when the police officer why you not give name in network, who's saying gets her?
Yeah, but then make it say like a society. Where you don't be a society, na secret, they not talk am. But there is one thing we good now. They always then go catch or we then suspect. You understand? The Salon Police gets a cyber unit. May then crack down on their phones. You must get digital trail. And those are the things that we sacrosanct. Because if you send a message to this dealer, then they don't see her inside, then they see your number register, we're able to trace your number through the mobile companies, you understand? And then we can go all your own phone, even if you don't delete some things then. But it go then at the original phone.
You get big deal, they get born a phone, you're not able to trace it.
Yeah, but however, when once some
you must see something.
Because now digitally, the world therefore reach a point, like go stop forever. You get for reach that point. And so far so good, plenty things that now we people in the do, you get a digital trail. You understand? So we want to implore the police then. Like when they don't get special court, specialized judges, specialized magistrates, police don't get a team, the military get a team and all the rest of it. Make them give them the resources. Make them give them the resources, financial, human, and material, so that they will push this thing to another level. Because truly speaking, the government don't get a bad name in this thing because of inactions. So now that action is being taken, let it be taken properly, effectively, so that we go without, like when you say big names them, let big names them really come out. Let's see. Because some of the big names that we don't come out, all we expect now some of the names them we don't make the headlines that they will be expect, but we'll not see them. Some now will not make headlines, they just go show up at some point. I think one artist they will then go catch na my 30 checkpoint. We everybody surprised. See this artist, you know. If you don't abandon the music now, say, boy, been just the shine. People in the CMBO, it don't go na the underground train. So these are the problems.
It also say, it don't make it up here. So
this is the problem. So it's another option for all of us, and let them give them the opportunity.
It's really serious, and we really need for take these issues seriously. It's not about coming to the media and just talking about it. All money for doing work. And I'm glad when we started the conversation about the rehab centers, and just one conversation and strike a lot of things from the Ministry of social welfare. You know, we get somebody there, we talk, say, money not there. And I like, the guy was blunt enough. He say, why this center not there? I'm like, money not there. It was that simple, money not there. And I think, say, then they trigger, you know, the political class will say, hey, you know, the money not there, well, let's give money now. And that person don't say, well, they put funds aside. So we are people there. Sometimes, you know, for the political class, being honest is something we're good for we all. If that man not be talking money not there, nobody not going to say money not there. Maybe the person not even know say money not there for do some of them things there. That's why we need people in authority. Even the police. If police PR person can see and say, this one do this, but we not get the resources for doing, they don't go sack you for that day. People always think, say, if you be honest and sincere and talker, and they give government bad them. No, you are helping the government to some extent. When that man talks about money not day, not to funds they don't put aside, so say okay, most start the rehab centers, let's keep things going. But you said you want in our government office, you say I know they talk, you said they get bad name. And we just want to talk about things.
And at the very rehab center, now the president go map out all the strategies that we in need for make them take, we make this level don't change the way it change. So
exactly.
So
then we're in media, what we are going to start doing, we want to talk and say we are going to monitor the rehab centers, what is happening there. We'll go see the and we'll get regular updates from even the team put together and say, okay, and as also we have to do so in 2 months. What have you done?
And by so doing, we are helping the government.
Because that 1 year there where we left the committee where the president said, it's like some man be just there on your own. With all due respect to the one that we did, yes, we might don't do our work to some extent on our thing, but I think we as citizens we are not satisfied with the work we want to do within the 1 year because we think say if we do enough work, we don't have so much work left to be done. So we think that because we left now, and people that just do it to the window. Now we are going to checkmate that process right across, you know, and maybe on a daily basis we go for the green camp people they have kind of what you know they do and all that. No, so that's the way we are going to help you. Yeah.
No, but some people they like where they work done plenty and then they able work and find. So,
I don't know if I say I think
there's a strategy. Okay. So now the work don't can now. So then the work can find now. And I'm proud of all waiting to happen in the past 2 weeks. And I'm proud of the role of the media, where we not back down, we not relent, and we help the situation. We are a catalyst. We not mind maybe we not like we face or some of the sound of our voice, but we not be we will say we are human beings. We are Sierra Leoneans. We like the country. We want everything better.
And we call them out for you to do now. That's all we want. Do your jobs. That's why we are calling you out. When they say that the analyst already can, you know, me calling the council and I work he left other busy schedule. No one get money for can analyze about salon business. So again, your small business is don't day, he make you also money for your family, but he's here to talk about issues or national issues because it thinks that it gets a role for play. Not all man for today set more, then try the way things go wrong. Because tomorrow you really set much, you picking will go involved by push business. You brother, you sister, your uncle auntie, somebody who are able part of the family, now you go involved by drug business and you know, embarrass the family there, they would look at you better himself and better owner. Only they won't be owner for them. That's why we keep talking.
Or Kushman go take your phone now, Ipala.
Exactly.
Where inside your phone you get 20,000 new loans inside.
Yeah. Then you get last you keep fees get that in there. Man Kushman grab inside. So if we want to cover this menace, we all at some point in time it benefits we all. So yeah, this is how we wrap up the you know the drug business and all that. And we call our authorities. We are doing our work. We follow up each and every sector that has been charged with the responsibility of looking at matters affecting drugs and kush, from the police to the committee set up by the president. The president don't make his pronouncement, so you don't get bad name again, you don't tell us that this will do. If you don't get money for do the work, can't talk and say I don't get money for do the work.
Simple.
Then we will look, who don't forget the money, we make the work not go on. That's what we will do.
And Christian, it is a way I say, they just look journalists, they no more say, Bolo give them why national accolades. It's
you know, so what we do, we are doing it for national service most times.
So forget national accolades. Yeah. So would they look forward to?
Definitely. No, so
because they raise people and I only they raise themselves. One day I not see who can talk to themselves, say who done this, who done that. They talk about that.
So.
And then they go.
We believe say if things are better, you know, things change in the country. We say if your lives will change because we're part of the society, we're part of the system. So let's keep talking about the things. You know, one other important issue I go to, you know, this is an issue most people don't discuss. They need to discuss that because when it comes to the media in a salon, we get few set of institutions there where they put money into the media, either resources, either manpower, a lot of things, partnerships in the media. The telcos are one of them. We get the betting companies, Mercury, the other, and they also put resources into the media, and they are responsible for the running of the media and all that, because they are big institutions, big MNOs, they get some level of resources put aside, for just put into the media and keep the wheels of the media on. So issues like this, what happens right now, and the raised tariff, for internet, voice, data, and all the things, and people don't talk about it because you don't want to hurt these people. But we are bold enough to even get discussions around the issues. They call out anybody named specifically. These are national issues, National issues demand national conversations. And it affects all Saloma. I always say, a few days ago when the tariffs go up, when I go down, I get internet work and offices. When I go home, I use me 60,000 for the week. I don't really feel that. But 2 days ago, I go home, the internet done, we have to give me for hotspots and all that. And I feel the pay itself, I put 1,000 for a week. It seems small for some people, big for some other people. But that realization, say, okay, things don't change from 60 to 100.
It's drastic.
If change like that never happen, if we don't prepare with mind, there's the media landscape. Always can talk, say, and this, not the thing, this, not the thing, this, I think. You don't follow the discussions. We don't get vox pop. We don't talk to people on the streets. And we don't go over and we don't listen to morning programs, and we don't get a conversation around what people don't think, generally. What do you make of that at this point in time?
Well, this is... Waiting make one civil society activist stand out, Edmond Abu. Yeah. Edmond Abu be always notify we and tell we say there are things that are going wrong, to the point that he had to go to court and he had a lot of backlash from certain quarters. But however, we not blame we now this we get na talk machine there. Una talk for talk. Una say una can't help we talk the talk. Anything we una think say they go wrong with una business, we una want make adjustment. We na the biggest clients then to una. Now we na the most important people. We will buy una top up. Yeah. If we not buy una top up, una no get money. So una for talk to we understand, and the moves then not for be drastic. Because in this situation, una no go cry say na fuel price because fuel price they don't. You understand? So I know say na fuel price. And when I go talk say na tax, because tax not change. Because we know when tax they change. Because we have media people who they follow. If I can break the news, say tax don't change. So it not ever change. So what they make una ASAM drastically, una before can talk to we, then we prepare we at least for a month. So that's any number for top up for long. Yeah. But this is it's not timely for them not do and then say without getting prior discussion with people on the know.
That's the point. Prior discussion for us prepare with mind for that. So because we have a budget, so for the month I know saying that this are the spend on internet. I don't plan and say, okay, this is what I'm going to spend. Now you have to shift your budget lines and all that, and it affects all of us.
Other businesses, other businesses depend on their own business for do their own business. This is the thing. Me not say,
but most times we'll call out the telcos. That's what we do always, But today I'll take a different shift. In as much as your tax is not changed, but for most I know generally, the more opportunities telcos give the subscribers the less tax they pay. So for example, let's say they free call every day because they get leverage and they say okay, this is for students there, this is some promotion. There's some percentage where they lessen on the tax system. And when government wants to collect tax, when government want money, they say, sit down what I do, when I left down there, when I left this, when I pull this, when I left this, when I left this, when I do it this way. So government gives these instructions. And the telcos themselves say, okay, if I do this, and the people suffer. So I think we should look, now make a graduate, parliament don't call the ministries involved, the telcos. So this is what should be happening.
Yes, and they are in parliament right now.
Yes, they are in parliament as we speak. If I tell the about program, we get information, they will bring and cancel. This is what should be happening. Parliament, now they represent with the people there. call them, go ask them question. And this also by extension, now government. And I should say, something don't happen, we don't trigger this for happen. But the telcos will not come here and bash at government because they don't want to give government bad name, they don't want to talk, they don't want to spoil them business. So some of us understand, but we make it clear. So there is no way the telcos, they grab one money no more. The Ace Prize, NATCA, no know about her. And NATCA is the government body that regulates. There is no way under the sun whether they can animal just decide if we sell orange grab one no more. Say this now be 60,000, they put 100,000. NATCA no gets an idea. If I'm wrong, NATCA can talk and say, no, you are wrong, will not be no, they don't put her up. If they not be no, they will reverse her instantly and immediately. But now let them go to parliament and see what happens.
Well, right now we talk so then did it because I just reviewed them now.
Yeah.
And we hope say better will come on that decision day. Yeah. That discussion day so that we self go get better Christmas.
And definitely, you know we don't bring things here unfiltered. So we will get somebody will go there, where they will bring updates and will bring you the conversations within there. Say what the telcos they say, within the parliamentarians they say, and we hope they ask the right questions because this now for we all.
Yeah, so we look forward to the regulator actually wait for the on top of situation because we don't want to see a regulator we sound dormant in the face of all these things because there are various directors responsible for various aspects of the regulation. So therefore they in an upbeat level. So I hope say themselves in a parliament for guide the process.
There was a time when I always be say the regulators are in bed with telcos. My view on that don't change now based on the leadership now and all that. Things might be a bit different now. So they get a responsibility. They don't kind of NATCA, they don't kind of just discuss. They get a responsibility for come out now, make public understand what they happen back of the scene. Because if they don't do that, people are going to speculate and are going to blame. Because then for the protection we own, and then we for turn to.
I just want for we inform the listeners then that. The waiting commodity we will process them throughout the weekend. On Monday, we will come out and see waiting commodity, but we will hope for the better.
Definitely, we hope for the better. So, I don't buy me data. I don't buy me data. 100,000 for the week. I don't buy for the week. So that data they're not there for use. For constantly go online and ask all the questions I ask. Wait, say they do next week. If you don't put that about it, I'm back. And we're going to keep this conversation going, And one thing about Truth Media, we're really stubborn with issues. We fast one thing, we need to get to the bottom of it. Get all sides. We can't take one person's story, say, hey, this happened, so that happened. Everybody, will give everybody the opportunity to be heard and get a civilized conversation, and we left the public for make a decision on that. So, what should you expect from these deliberations? Which are the expectations? Yeah, the expectation they go back to
yes,
or they make slight increase. For example, they use 60, it go 100. It's
massive.
Maybe if it's straight out there,
35%.
It's a matter of time.
Yeah, but we don't want to prompt anything because they are there now and I see them. And the person where they lead the discussion right now, somebody we have a big respect for.
Yeah, what other name?
Honorable Abdul Kagbo, we are the minority leader, and I see Basiu Siliki of the SLPP CFD, and I see Aaron Koma. I see good people.
I hope so, because
and they are youthful.
Let's get a conversation way a bit different from which the telcos then they tell we, because I listen to the telcos speaking and they say one of the things they would then give as justification. For example, they say the 1 megabyte when are being 60,000 is slow. People they complain, so now make them say okay, 100,000 they put out 2 megabytes. Not all of us we are complaining. Maybe using 1 megabyte are satisfied with that.
No,
if I use 10 megabytes, it's my choice. So if I
there's pure because when you buy 60,000, now 2 megabytes you be buy that 10 day. Where you be the buy? If you buy the 40,000, the 3 days, then they give you 9 and 1 megabyte.
No, the telcos they say.
That's the explanation. The reality will be there exist because when they buy now to max it, when they buy to max it, it's transparent. It show you everything.
So why you still not give person the one? What if me now for Facebook and WhatsApp no more?
No more I
want for that 1 megabyte.
You can bring
I'm not a user.
You can.
If I want something better now, then you can say,
You
okay,
step
let's go
up.
like this.
You can bring the ordinary level.
It's like saying
ordinary level. You get one price.
Yeah.
Then you go advanced level. So people will get a choice. So because basically some people are just Facebook and WhatsApp only.
Now like when they tell me say okay, so me the user just for my phone no more, and me say my laptop. Somebody else they use a modem because he wants the entire host 344 machine.
Yes.
Somebody in the office they say no because we want to get the best. All man for buy that 1,200 when they use now office.
It's not gonna work so.
It's you know.
You get for segregate.
I don't want to say it's not making sense, but you know there needs to be a lot of
You
explanation
get for
around
segregate
that.
them because of the use or the need of people.
Give people everything they will afford and tell them say now this you will afford.
And give options.
But it's a bit slow. Now me go watch now and say no this I don't think say I want. I don't know that for me. I buy one that by week because I know say that day no you know.
Not
So,
sustainable.
no. Let's have this conversation and we hope to say what comes out of Parliament is something we all go be happy about, and we still tell them say give us time. Let's have the conversation before I put it up. So my hope for Parliament without preempting, let's go back to default. They get time for educate the public and get time for prepare with minds as citizens before you make your increase. What do you think about Andy?
Let's go back to the status quo,
Yeah.
and they will spring from that point.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
at least let it be for the benefit of we the customers, because if we disgruntled, it's going to affect you.
Yeah. No, so some people and another important thing is why should we talk about what telco still? Let's go a couple of years back. You know, when we had a competitor in the market, we had QCell came up in the market. QCell they come with very low data prices, very low call rates, and all of a sudden, Natcom now, decide say no, we forget a floor price, which did not make sense to me at that time. I don't know if it makes sense to you at that time. They say okay, QCell for increase and come to the floor price. If person gets in business, I don't decide.
It's not so me once.
Me na 1,000 I want sell this thing. All man they sell at 5,000, for example. You know that deviation or that wide anyways. But let's say everybody they sell at 2,000. Me decide say me na 800 or 1,000 or 1,500 me want sell. Like no.
I hope that our visitors would listen to the song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe fa. Lamba